This person's life will end soon and there's something important they. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says the hourglass has nearly emptied for someone whose shadow has brushed against your destiny. There is something vital, something deeply buried in silence, that they were meant to confess before time runs dry, but the clock is striking louder now. You must open your heart, for what is hidden is no longer waiting in the dark. This is not a coincidence. This message is not random. You were brought here because what is about to be revealed will change how you see everything, including them. There is a soul who has walked near you, maybe even smiled with you, suffered beside you, or pretended well enough that you never noticed what was really hiding behind their eyes. This soul has been walking with a weight, an unbearable weight, and this weight has something to do with you. You are not imagining the sudden nudges in your spirit, the dreams that seem to echo loss, the random thoughts of someone you haven't spoken to in months or years. The divine is shaking your spiritual senses because something urgent is unraveling behind the veil. And now, God has chosen you to receive this message. Their time is collapsing in on them, not necessarily in a way visible to the world. They may look okay on the outside. They might even laugh, post, work, or carry out routines like normal. But heaven knows the truth, that they are standing at the edge of the final chapter, and the pen is trembling in their hand. They were supposed to tell you something. Something sacred. Something serious. Something that was held back out of fear, shame, pride, or misplaced timing. But now, if it is not spoken soon, the story will close and what you were meant to know will vanish into the realm of unanswered questions. You are the reason their spirit has not yet been called away. They are being held back by grace, for your sake. Because heaven does not want you left behind in confusion. You deserve to know. You deserve closure. You deserve clarity. But most of all, you deserve truth. They have been watching from afar, perhaps praying silently that God would give them just one more day, one more night, one more moment to make it right with you. Even if they never tell you face to face, their heart has been crying your name. There's a confession pressing against their ribs that threatens to break them open. And whether it's an apology, a revelation, a secret, or even a long-suppressed feeling, they were never meant to die with this burden still hidden. But time is nearly gone. Listen to what you hear in the stillness. I have been whispering signs into your life. I have placed subtle breadcrumbs in your path to guide you back to this person's energy. That message that randomly popped up in your memories. That object you found tucked away from years ago. That sudden dream that replayed their face like a movie. That strange call you missed. Those weren't accidents. I've been guiding you toward this moment. And now, I'm telling you directly, it's time. They are scared. They have been silenced by guilt, by confusion, or by the belief that you would never forgive them, never believe them, never understand. But heaven says this: you are stronger than they think. You are more compassionate than they remember. And the truth you are about to learn is going to set both of you free. There is something sacred being transferred right now, through the Spirit, across the distance, past time and circumstance. It's being orchestrated by God Himself. This message is part of that divine movement. You may feel uneasy. You may feel goosebumps or chills as you read. That's your soul recognizing the spiritual frequency of this message. The person who carries this secret is losing time. Their spirit is growing weaker, but the burden is growing heavier. That burden is their unfinished soul tie to you. They are tethered to you until the truth is released. What is it they have to tell you? For some, it's a betrayal they committed in silence. Something they did behind your back that they thought you'd never find out. But now, the weight of that act is poisoning their peace and haunting their sleep. They want to be honest. They want to unburden. But pride and fear are battling their tongue. The confession is stuck, but not for long. For others, it's a love they buried. They loved you more than they ever said. Maybe they chose the wrong path. Maybe they were with someone else, or convinced they weren't good enough. But deep down, they knew you were the one. And now, with the final grains of time falling, they are trying to reach you in any way heaven will allow. And for some, it is a warning. Something they know. Something they heard. Something they saw. Something dangerous or important that was meant to be told to you, but it got delayed. And now, if you don't hear it in time, you may miss something vital about your own life's path. This person was chosen to tell you this truth. I assigned it to them. And now, because their earthly days are winding down, I am assigning it to you. You must open your spiritual ears. You must listen differently now. Because their truth is about to become your responsibility. This is not a message of fear. This is a message of urgency, divine alignment, and liberation. The heavens are working behind the scenes to orchestrate a holy intersection. Your life and theirs are about to cross again in a way you didn't expect. Don't ignore the next sign. Don't dismiss the dream. Don't reject the message. Even if it comes in a strange way. Even if it's through someone else. Even if it's written in a letter, spoken in a slip of a tongue, or shown through a passing glimpse. Your spirit will know it when it arrives. You are being prepared. You have the strength to carry what's coming. You have the grace to forgive if needed. You have the wisdom to discern. I would not allow this truth to find you unless you were spiritually mature enough to handle it. There is a beauty in divine timing. Even when it feels painful. Even when it feels sudden. Even when it brings tears. Because the truth is always meant to set the soul free. And you, beloved one, are being invited into truth. This is a sacred moment. Somewhere, this person is feeling the stirring in their soul. They might not know why. But suddenly, they will think of you. They will feel an ache, a prompting, a heaviness. That is heaven pressing on their heart. And if they don't speak, heaven will speak through someone else. But you will receive the truth. Because the time has come. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. Don't be afraid of what is being revealed. Even if it shocks you. Even if it breaks you open. I will be there to catch your tears. I will be there to hold your heart. This is not the end. This is a turning point. You are about to be given a piece of the puzzle that was missing. A conversation you never thought you'd have. A moment you never expected to come full circle. It will arrive softly. It will come wrapped in emotion. It might even arrive after they are gone, but it will come. And when it does, you will know this message was the preparation. This was the holy whisper before the divine unfolding. Something in you already knows who this person might be. Their name might already be echoing in your soul. Don't ignore it. Speak to heaven. Ask for confirmation. Pray for peace. And then be still, God will show you. The veil is lifting. The secret is breaking. The voice is trembling. And the time is now. Because this person's life is drawing to a close. But before they go, heaven says this, they must tell you something. And you must be ready to receive it. Because your next chapter depends on it. To stop whatever you're doing right now and listen closely. This moment is not ordinary. This message did not reach you by accident. The divine hand moved mountains, shifted events, rearranged people and time so that your eyes would land upon these words. Because something is happening, something urgent, something sacred, and something heartbreaking that you need to understand. A person connected to your soul, whether by love, pain, or destiny, is reaching the end of their earthly journey. And before that final breath is drawn, there's something they need to tell you. Something they were never able to say. Something that will change everything. You may have felt the subtle spiritual shift recently. Maybe it came as restlessness, a strange dream, an ache in your spirit that had no name. That was heaven trying to reach you. That was the angels brushing your heart, whispering, "Pay attention. Wake up. Look around you." Because someone who once mattered, or still does, has carried a secret for too long. And time is running out. God wants you to know you are not alone. You are not going to face this moment in fear. His presence is surrounding you even now. Archangel Michael has been dispatched to your side, with his sword drawn, not for war, but for defense. To cut through the illusions, to remove the distractions, and to clear your vision. Because what's coming requires your full attention. It requires your spiritual eyes to be open. Because in the coming days, something will be revealed. And it will be both painful and liberating. This person is not just any person. Heaven says they have tried again and again to tell you something, but they were afraid. Afraid of how you would see them. Afraid of judgment. Afraid of the past. Maybe you haven't heard from them in a while. Maybe you thought they moved on. But deep inside them, there's a story they never told you. And now, with time running thin, their soul is crying out for one last chance. One last opportunity to speak. One last moment of truth before the curtain falls. God wants to prepare your heart. This revelation might shake you. It might confuse you. But it will not destroy you. You are safe in His hands. You are held tightly in the arms of the Almighty. Even when the truth feels heavy, He will carry you. Even when the tears come, He will collect every one. You are not meant to walk through this alone. Heaven has appointed angels to walk with you, to shield you, to comfort you. And most of all, to awaken the strength that already lives inside you. The days ahead are not ordinary. They are sacred. Every conversation, every encounter, every message holds weight. Be watchful. Be gentle. The person who needs to speak may not say the words directly. It might come as a sign, a sudden letter, a phone call, a dream. Pay attention to repeating numbers, names you haven't heard in years, songs that seem to speak directly to your heart. Nothing is coincidence now. Everything is alignment. Heaven is orchestrating this. And yet, while all of this happens, God wants to remind you of something even greater: nothing will go wrong. Yes, it may hurt. Yes, it may be shocking. But no, it will not destroy you. You are safe. You are covered. You are chosen. There is a divine protection over your life that no enemy can penetrate. No illness, no weapon, no darkness has the authority to end what God has ordained. So take a deep breath. Exhale the fear. Let go of the need to control. Just trust. Trust that even in this moment of mystery, you are being carried. Archangel Michael is fighting on your behalf. He is silencing the lies that try to torment your mind. He is dismantling every plot that was formed in secret to distract you. The enemy wanted to steal this message from you. But he failed. Because God made sure this moment would find you. And now that you're here, you must understand, your life is being prepared for a sacred shift. It begins with the truth. A truth that someone has been holding back for too long. And when it comes, it will unlock something in your own life that's been stuck. You've wondered why certain doors wouldn't open, why the blessings seemed delayed. This is why. There was a message caught in the soul of someone else that needed to be released before your next chapter could begin. And now the time has come. You must not harden your heart. When the words come, even if they hurt, receive them with grace. Even if it confuses you, trust that clarity is coming. This is a divine unraveling. Every tangled thread is being loosened. Every wound is being exposed not to harm you, but to heal you. You've cried for healing. You've begged for closure. And now it's on the horizon. The person may not look like the image in your mind. Maybe you've buried the thought of them. Maybe you've tried to forget. But heaven sees deeper. Heaven sees beyond what you remember. This person's soul is reaching for you. Not because they are perfect, but because they need peace. Before they leave this world, they need to free themselves. And whether they know it or not, they need you for that. Because your forgiveness is powerful. Your love has been a light even when you didn't realize it. Do not think this is about weakness. It's about power, the kind that heaven recognizes. The kind of power that shifts bloodlines, that breaks generational chains, that frees not only you but everyone connected to your story. You are the chosen one in your lineage. You carry a light that others tried to put out. But they couldn't. Because God refused to let your flame die. And now that flame is needed more than ever. Let it shine. Let it shine on the path of this person who is walking toward their end, carrying a message they never dared speak until now. You will not regret opening your heart. You will not regret listening. Even if their truth is hard to hear, it is part of your healing. It will finally make the puzzle pieces fit. You'll look back and say, "Now I understand." You'll see how it all connects. And you'll realize how fiercely heaven has fought for you all along. God wants to remind you of something sacred. Your soul agreed to this before you were born. You knew this moment would come. You signed up for this level of compassion. You volunteered for this depth of love. You are not weak for feeling deeply. You are divinely designed to bring heaven to earth through your kindness, your forgiveness, your strength. You were made for this moment. And heaven is so proud of you. When the time comes, you'll know. You'll feel it in your chest, a weight lifting, a whisper inside that says, "This is it." Don't run. Don't close off. Just listen. Just be present. You don't need the perfect words. You just need an open heart. Heaven will take care of the rest. The moment is close now. Closer than you think. It might be tonight. It might be in a few days. But it's coming. The veil is thinning. The message is pressing through. And when it arrives, your only job is to receive it with grace. And after it comes, after the final words are spoken, something in you will break, but not in a bad way. It will be like the cracking of a shell, the shedding of armor you didn't even know you wore. You'll feel lighter, freer, more open to love, more available for blessings. This is the sacred aftermath of divine truth. It doesn't destroy. It heals. And that healing is your portion. That peace is your inheritance. Heaven is with you. God is watching. The angels are singing over you even now. You are not alone in this. You never were. Every step you take, every tear you cry, every breath you release, it is held, seen, honored by heaven. You are deeply loved. You are eternally protected. And you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Now go gently into the coming days. Be alert, not anxious. Be expectant, not afraid. Something holy is about to unfold. A truth is coming. And when it does, let it wash over you. Let it fill in the missing pieces. Let it unlock the door that has been closed for too long. You are ready now. You are strong enough. And most importantly, you are safe. God is with you. Rest assured. Nothing will go wrong. You just have to trust. You just have to pray. Everything else will fall into place.